Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Captain of Industry. Welcome back to a couple of new news I'm going to tell you about nuclear industry. I was told that on Reddit, I read on Reddit that these materials that cause radiation, they cause radiation when they're on conveyor belts as well. You can't really find it as far as I understand. I might be wrong here. Wouldn't be the first time. Not the last time either, but when they're on conveyor belts. So all of this nuclear fuel, luckily for us, does not cause, uranium rods do not cause any issues with the radiation, but spent fuel does, plutonium does, fission product very much does. So these are very dangerous stuff, and as far as I have read, they affect your population growth that can go into negatives. This is, as far as I understand, this is the only way you can see the effects of this. Now, I think the danger, I might be overblowing it, this is not a problem. This is not a problem, and it's never going to be a problem. But the problem is right here. Slight problem. Right here. This is the problem, because they're standing still here and they should spend as less time as possible outside. Now, this is very short conveyor belt, and I think this was very well set up, so this is not going to cause a problem. Neither will this, as long as all the storages are emptied, that they're not being affected by anything. All good, no issues whatsoever. Fission product is unfortunately, however I want to say it, it's the least of our problems. Well, not least, it's actually the highest radiation level, but the that goes in and never comes out. It actually comes out as retired waste, and I'm just thinking here, like, if it's retired waste, that is like a different is just output, or yeah, fine, retired waste. Again, 100 years. This is a very long time, but we'll see how many of these we're gonna have to build. Currently, beautiful, works like a charm. We are trucking out the plutonium. So plutonium, oh right, on the people on Reddit, which I actually find quite fascinating, and thankful for all the people who comment there and do stuff. Oh, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. Is it 2? Oh yeah, it's 2. Okay, so one cycle is 2, because yeah, there's a cycle of 1 of plutonium. So yeah, this is every minute we have this conveyor belt sending 2. I'm just gonna, I don't have to do that, I'll do it offline. So I wanted to put conveyor belt a little bit narrower. Okay, let's see if everything is working out. I haven't played it that long, at least it doesn't feel so much. It's 2nd of March, 892. And I should be getting more of these, but the problem that I have at the moment is the slag. I don't have enough slag, which is maybe a good problem to have. So all of you, if you're starting ever first time watching these videos, slag is not a problem. Lack of slag is a problem. And I think this is a good combination, very good trade contract, if not one of the best ones, if not the best one. Getting rid of slag. I think slag, as you can see it here, the darker gray thing, it looks a little bit, it looks dirty. I don't like it. I don't like even the rocks like this. I would like to preserve as much shoreline as possible. So I think going further, I will be cherry picking where I'm gonna be doing stuff, you know, connecting the islands and this kind of stuff. But because it looks nicer when you have the stone, the hard rock, or if we can call it like that, coast. I'm gonna try to preserve the environment as well. Just a, you know, pet peeve of mine. Talking about pet peeves, I have 2 big projects that I would like to do around here. One of them is start aluminium industries, which is obviously not going to be in this episode, because we can talk about it, but this is not what I was hoping to do. I have a couple of smaller projects that I would like to do. One of them is actually quite important, but I'm going to start with a little bit less important one. I already started producing more compost. So I doubled my compost production, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to, this one here, sustain my fertilizer production by using only compost rather than dirt. Dirt is easy to get rid of because at the moment, because I need a lot of it to pave my new little lawn that I have that I'm constructing over here. At the moment, I don't think I'm still. This looks like it's almost depleted actually. The areas where they can put a lawn. Yeah, this no. This is definitely depleted because this is struggling. These excavators here are. Oh, and these guys are done. This is another thing that I'm gonna be covering in this episode. Is gonna do my new next landscaping project. I have no idea what that's going to be. You can see that we have the coastline here set up. I'm kind of hoping that this is going. I'm thinking about resources like this. This is just me talking nonsense. Let's go with that. But how I see these resources, let's say, the only proper source for resources is shipping lanes, trade, because that's the only thing that's infinite here, that you have the infinite amount of. So trading with the outside world is the infinite amount of resources that you can get. Everything else is finite. Yes, maybe asteroids, I don't know how they work, but this, like, I should not be building industries far away from shore. Let's call it like that, far away from shore. So like my copper industries over here, I think I should be building them closer to the shore where the source of materials will come from. Now we have resources on the island that we can process, like copper, let's say. If I had my industries on the shore, which I don't have enough shoreline, by the way, I didn't do any big mistakes because you need to make a shoreline in order to, have shoreline industries. But what I wanted to say, I lost my train of thought. But copper will be trained with the trains, transported with trains from elsewhere to where it's going to be processed. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna do that, and this is temporary resource as well. Here and here, all of this, when it's depleted, it's gone. The only permanent one is through the contracts. I can go real quickly and check to prove my point, if at all possible. Here we go. Research. Lab equipment 499. Let's go for big ships, for example, just to see the amounts that we can get. So 4,000 copper, which you need to crush for processing, for 1,500 of the lab equipment number 2. I think we are using lab equipment number 3 now, so we would have to do that. How much does it cost to sustain this kind of contract? Let's go and check it. To sustain the contract, it requires 0.2 unity per 60 minutes, and the unit cost per ship delivery based on a ship capacity, 5.2. That's the price. And of course the lab equipment, if you're producing that, which we are. But later down the line in the game, when you don't need any more research, when we researched everything, then this might come. You're gonna have this potential to produce this. Well, now, is this the best contract for copper? I don't know. I kind of even doubt it, but I think there's better ones. But yeah, that's the point. So my thing going forward is going to be, we have the microchip production. This is another. I'm worried that this is going to be aluminum based as well, so I need to stabilize my production of sand because we just switched from one sand mine to the other one, and I need to make sure that it's going to work. I don't want to start consuming more sand to create silicon poly. Because I need this to make a lot of microchip production. So this is not going to be our main focus today. I'm probably going to do that off screen, stabilize my sand production and be happy with it, because I have no idea what this is. I don't know how much sand is here, how much I can take. Do I have to build a coast? Do I have enough materials to build a coast? And at the moment, the landscaping. Again, the landscaping is going to be important, just because I need to build myself a proper port. Let's call it port, similar to these that we have here. Unfortunately, I cannot build any more here because they need to have straight lines going to the ocean. So this is not viable, but definitely here is. So if I go and check the port, this is where I want to start planning for the aluminium industry. But initially we can do it like this. This is gravel. Okay, so I need to redo this. So this I'm not going to be doing. Okay, I need to continue excavating, so let's give them more rock to crush. Let's go from here. I think I'm gonna have to deal with this. Okay, you know what? Let's see what I'm gonna have to deal with. So if I go this way, continue crushing this rock, making this flat. From the other side, we already have this happening. This is the last remnants of the sandstone. Sorry, limestone mine. So limestone is getting depleted over here as well. So that's a thing as well. I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I'm gonna go for these little last bits that we have here, but doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go for this main chunk that I am actually on a proper depth to fully deplete it. Okay, so copper mine is, sand mine is fully depleted. There's no more sand here. I started dumping the rocks and I already did a bad thing, boo-boo. I actually snookered my excavator here, but it doesn't matter. I have too many excavators anyway, so this is not going to be a big problem. The big problem is I don't have enough rocks. What is this? There we go. You see this? This is the problem now. There was an issue with radiation, and I had issue with the population. Now it's recovering, but I think this is the cause of the radiation. I don't know what caused this radiation, but I'm pretty sure that it's one of these guys there. Nuclear power plant is working fine. That's all good. Okay. So, small thing I wanted to do is the soil production. Soil production, why would you do soil production? Because I already have a problem here. Because I have too much compost. I have too much compost. I'm not consuming enough. Now I'm producing even more. I'm producing now, what is this, 32 compost, and how much I'm consuming? Technically 36 in each, but this doesn't work when we don't need fertilizer. So maybe I need to increase consumption of fertilizers, but that's a story for another time. What is this, slag? Where are you getting this from? Probably from here? Yeah, this is probably where we're getting the slag from. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna cover this. Oh, is this, are you done now? Well, kind of almost. We can do more, so let's do more like this. Let's cover this with grass, at least this one. This is where the new data centers are going to be, or whatever, you know, centers we're going to have, but for, you know, this teraflops thingy. So we already created more space if we need it. You can see that we have a problem with this a little bit, and should I invest in that? I don't know. I'm still not fully recovered with the materials, so I'm kind of reluctant to do that. Okay, scratch that. I'm not making any soil because this is a little bit too tight. I would have to redo all the industry here or push this one back, which I don't have a lot of space for. So I was thinking about creating the, what's I call it, the balancer, the U-shaped balancer, this one here, and squeezing it in between this and this, so I can like technically I can do it here, right? Actually, this is not a bad idea. Okay, let's do it. There we go. So we're gonna have a U-shaped balancer here, and I'm gonna create the, it's a mixer as well, set recipes. That one that requires gravel, and there we go, this one that creates dirt from gravel and compost. I think that's one of the Till's favorites, so very happy to go for that one. Till was complaining that this was not realistic, and I agree. It's like soil is not just gravel and compost, it's much more than that, but you know, if you need to simplify it for a game, at the moment, for my limited brain at the moment, thinks that it's good enough. Oh, whoa. Oh, come on, connect it there. Why don't you want to connect it there? They say that this is not connected. Why? Okay, there's a problem over here. Okay, I just destroyed that. Is this angling it? Oh my god, I can't see anything there. Okay, I'm hoping that they are connecting these two. We'll see soon enough if the compost starts flowing in this direction. And then this is, after this is simple, we need 2 storages, one of them for gravel. Gravel, we do have storages for gravel. That would be here. Gravel is being processed before it's being crushed into the is being crushed, and sorry, rocks are being crushed, and then gravel is being processed into concrete slabs, which we can take from here in order to produce this. This is 24 though. Maybe it would require another crusher because okay, this is an experiment. This is the, let's call it an experiment. Let me just see if this is going to work for me. Oh my god, no, this is oh god, I see the problem here. Oh god, okay, okay, this is oh no, wait. Well, it's not really fixable easy, but we can do it this way. This changed direction, by the way. That's not ideal, but let's see this one here. Let's build this one. Why are you not being built? There we go. Can you please start sending materials? No, this is not properly configured. Slow down. There we go. And then we need to put the conveyor belt here and reverse direction and reverse this direction. There we go. This is how it's supposed to work. Please remove this part over here. Other one as well. Perfect. There we go. This should work now. The balancer is going to be spreading the compost where it needs to go as soon as it's built, but yeah, it needs to be built first. Let's see if this is going to work. Mine tower doesn't have anything designated to be mined in this area, so let's see where the stuff needs to be mined. We have copper mining here, so let's continue in this direction. I think I will need to, you can see, no, I started over here. Oh, this goes one level down. Oh my god, this is a problem. Oh, excavator is all the way there. Okay, let's try this. This is not ideal. I thought I'm gonna be scraping everything already with this level, but it doesn't work like that. It's not deep enough, so I'm gonna have to go one more deep. And I'm not even sure if this is going to be enough. Let's try this way. So this excavator, please don't tell me that you cannot get out. It should be able to get out. Yeah, that's fine. No available place to dump the products. I don't even know what this means because they have available places to dump the products. It's just that they're full, like these. Oh yeah, I removed the sand production as well. So that means that I can build a bigger sand storage here, because this is going to be for all our industries at the moment that we have at the moment. So if I build a big sand storage, this is going to be removed eventually, but I think that we're not even close to doing that, so we're going to have to see where this goes. So I'm trying to cover the sand mine. Sand mine, there's no, if I go to the resources here, there's no sand showing up as a resource anywhere, so yeah, that's the deal with that. So all the sand is going to be coming from here, but I'm considering why I'm doing this here with the grass is because I want to start mining quartz as well. Potentially, these IT industries with microchips, I might start doing it here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need way more space than this, but this is where the quartz is. This is where the quartz is going to be coming from, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of these microchip production is going to require a lot of sand. You see here 48 silicon poly to get a wafer, and then wafer 1A, you know, all these, like this production of these, it's absolutely ginormous. So even gold in the end, copper. So finally we're gonna start properly mining gold. But yeah, this looks like a very, very complicated supply chain. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tackling that. But I need to have my back cleared. I need to have my back against the wall. I need to make sure that everything is functioning elsewhere. So this brings us to the, well, the thing that I already started. Oh, electricity. Yeah, electricity is what we're gonna be talking about. But for now, I'm just going to, what's this? Compost is not being supplied here. Why is it so? Are you not? Oh no, this is... Oh my god, is this connected as an output? Wait. Okay, it's input now. Oh, whew. Cuban missile crisis. I thought maybe the balancer is programmed so that once you connect it with what you connected with, it's that thing, you know, input versus output, but it's not. If you reverse the belts, it actually changes this input to output or whatever needs to be changed to. Okay, so this is the this is the materials that we're gonna need for production of. We need a mixer. So if we go for food, the mixer is there. I know that. And then mixer needs to mix stuff. Mixing stuff is gonna be. Let's select the recipe. That's gonna be gravel. And gravel. And I'm gonna go for, let's do this, priority output. These two, they are priority, absolutely. And then I need to have something that is not priority. That would be you. Connected here. This needs to have a storage for the gravel. So I'm gonna G. There we go. G gravel. Please keep it filled. I would say yeah. Connect the conveyor belt. Oh yeah, I don't. Let's try this. If I go just in this section without selecting anything, I think I can select this, right? There we go. I need to start learning this. And as an output, I will put the bigger storage, smaller storage, small, bigger. Intentionally. Oolykee is being intentionally confused. There we go. So this needs that, and this is gonna be this, and I'll select this because I want this. This would be, what did we say? The dirt, and I'm gonna put it as an output, so they take it out and deploy it where it needs to be. So we're gonna have a little bit more soil production, but we're only gonna be using for this. We're gonna be using the overflow of gravel and overflow, not really overflow of gravel, but we'll see how much is this going to be. Oh, okay. I see the issues over here. So this guy is having some problems. Yeah, these guys want to deliver gravel, but they can't because all of this is snookered. So let's see if I can fix this. This is the CO2. Okay, we can do this. Let's do this and go over here. Should have I build overpass, just overpass over this? You know what? Let's do that. I just build overpass. It is going to look. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's overpass. Don't look at it. I'll deal with that later. But yeah, this is gonna provide us with overpass. Do we have any gravel? We don't have any gravel at the moment. Oh, it's on the way. Is it already on the way? How did you get to it? Oh, they can access it. You bastards. No, wait, what? Probably the smaller trucks can access it through here. The bigger ones were complaining that they can't get there. Okay, that's fine. We have excess corn. That's, well, you know, I guess a good problem to have, but I need to stop. And I'm not even getting wheat here or soybeans. Looks like we're overproducing a lot of food. So that's a, well, I guess a good problem to have. Okay, so I'll ignore corn. Control has no available destination to be mined. This can be done in like vaster numbers. Looks like we are taking all the goodies from, like, we're not wasting anything. I'm not leaving anything behind. So just one layer in each direction. Just go for this one more mine. That would be copper again, because I'm kind of playing around with copper and I need a layer leveled. And let's just go like this and go like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be enough. Here I'm gonna have a problem because I'm gonna have to do this. Let's go for 3 initially. And this guy can mine this as well, straight like this. There we go. Hopefully this is gonna be a good enough start, and then I'm gonna just scrape the bottom of the barrel here. Copper is not being ideally supplied into the smelters furnaces, so yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Okay, soil production should be up and running. It is up and running. That's a lot of soil. I'm kind of, oh sorry, dirt. I'm thinking that maybe this wasn't a good idea. It does require a lot of work from the delivery of gravel, so I'm not sure how gravel processing is gonna react to this, but it's gonna be busy little thing. So yeah, okay. Control tower disposing. What? Oh, right. Yeah, this is just complaining. But to be honest, wait. Where is this? Where did I see it? Where is a control tower here? I'm thinking if I could use this control tower to start mining quartz. Yeah, I don't know. Probably. You know what? If I start mining quartz here, I don't know how to take care of the quartz. Like, it needs to be ground down. So, okay. I need to focus on electricity first, because this was the point why I'm recording this is electricity. So you go away. Designation to be mined. Ah, right, to be mined. Okay, so we need to yeah, so we need to give them something to mine. So this is not quartz, and it's not going to be quartz, but you can see that there's quartz underwater, but I'm gonna ignore that. I'm thinking that okay, so they want us to start mining quartz. I will not do that. I'm gonna focus on electricity now, because this is the most important topic of this video. Okay, where does electricity come from? We have waste and biomass burning over here. That's excess waste and excess biomass. I think it's going to be even less biomass, because I think we are now consuming a lot of biomass because of the turning it into compost. I think this is a good way to do it. We're I'm not sure about this. Just let me calculate this. I'm literally turning compost into fertilizer instead of soil, and then turning compost into soil. So is this a good way? 12 into this is substituting 24 compost for 24 dirt, and we are turning 24 compost into 48 of dirt, 48 dirt. So is this smart combination? I don't know, but for now it's only excess, so only excess compost that we have. If this stops working, this is the reason. So we can, you know, continue production of this dirt. Sorry, so the compost can go somewhere, because we really do have overproduction of compost due to our filtration systems. So filtration of the sewage water and stuff. Yeah. Anyway. Last thing before we continue with electricity, ignore, and ignore. Okay, so electricity comes from burning waste. This is absolute priority. I need to burn all the waste, and this power production needs to be number one. Yes, it's gonna go on and off. It's gonna be swinging up and down. This is not ideal, but we need to get rid of waste. I could have burnt waste and used it for something else. I decided to go for electricity here. I could have burned the waste for water production, but I think water production is too important compared to electricity, because we have many different sources of electricity. So this is absolutely, for now, number one. This where is the boiler? Boiler is here. So boiler needs to burn all of this. Priority doesn't matter. Here, we have everything connected to it. I'm just gonna turn off the car here. I don't want them to take gases away with trucks or something like that, some stupid thing like that. But I think they won't, because it starts pushing through the pipes anyway. So this needs to be number one. Okay. So what other things do we have that is not easily that needs to work? That would be water production here. So this. You think that this electricity here is for electricity production? No, mon ami. No. This is for water production. Electricity is a byproduct here. So these ones have to work as well. I'll put them to no level 1. There's no two ways about it. This needs to be level 1. This needs to work constantly. If it wasn't water production, but look, every electricity is related to water production, except nuclear. For now, it will be way more related to water production. So I would probably have to have dumping of water rather than this electricity to stop. Maybe it's a bad way of looking at it, but it is what it is. The next thing would be here. This is the power generator that is generating power from the excess heat from the exhaust scrubber. You can even see here that I think that this should be working perfectly, because this should be getting all the exhaust in the world, and it looks like it can't process anymore. So that means we are producing even more exhaust than we can process here, more than 480. So that means potentially second exhaust. scrubber, which opens another can of worms because most of the exhaust is being created in steel industry, copper industry, and we do have here in this power production as well some other things as well, but that's the main production of this. But I need to be careful about the CO2 then, because CO2 also, I'm processing all of the CO2 that we get. Wait, if I'm getting excess of this is producing 192. How much these two? Ah, okay, these can process way more than that. So I was thinking that this chimney needs to work as well if this chimney is working, but no, it doesn't work like that. It's totally a different animal. So looks like we are dumping some pollution in the air. Can I see this? Well, yeah, I absolutely can, with the production of the exhaust. So statistics here, you can see storage of exhaust. This is, I'm pretty sure this is only in pipes, that we are not storing it anywhere. And you can see here production is 746. 746. Bear in mind that I still have some of the exhausts literally dumping it in the air where we're producing it. Like, I think this would be one of them. This exhaust over here. I think I might have few of those around, lying around still, that are not connected. This is not it. That are not connected to the... Oh my god, real burning gas? Oh, come on, man, don't do that. It's literally taking... Okay, how do I do... Okay. I cannot do it here, because if I put it this way, then half of this gas that usually ends up here is gonna go there. So I need to do over... I need to do something with this gas. I don't want to burn this gas. This is not how I want to go down. Or can I demote? Can you, like, lesser priority? If it had like 3 priorities, that would be way better. But now in this way, half of the gas is gonna go in here. How much you consuming? 24. It's still not going. It's still gonna cause issues with production of steam over here. So I'm not happy about that. I think, as far as I can see, that what needs to be done here, we need another balancer between this and this. So yeah, somewhere around here probably, a balancer that's going to be burning the excess gas. And maybe I can do it even through here, because half of this gas is being used and then half of this gas. This is electricity talk. I'll deal with this later. So electricity talk, next electricity production that I can say from top of my head. So this is waste burning, this is coal burning, this is excess heat burning, we have wood burning. This is really not important. This is what I would actually put as, let's say, level 5. Let's go level 5, and I wanted this to turn off whenever we have... whenever we don't need to burn. This is also not working 100%. As you can see here, these guys are... I think... Oh! Okay, at the moment it seems like there is some kind of a balance, but let's see. Okay, looks like it's working, but I wanted to stop. Because this is, well, if you need to stop. Right, the next power production that I want to address would be diesel power production. And oh, slow down. And they are now at level 11, and they are working for some reason. Looks like we have a big power consumption at the moment. If they are at level 11, that means that most of our power plants are working. But yeah, this would be power production here. Next one would be the one over here. Now this one is also kind of important, because these guys are producing water more so than electricity, which I think we should stop thinking it like that. Because they're running on coal. This one is running on gas. It's not even working. So, ooh, I think I have a lot of thinking to do here. This is something that I don't want to. I would like to. What I would like to do is to stop combining electricity and water. Well, you know what, then I can stop doing these things, and actually I am stopping to do these things. Like, I'm not even draining water from underground anymore. Like, if I need electricity, excess byproduct of electricity is water, which is a good thing, but I'm dependent on both electricity and the water at the same time, which is a problem, because that means that I need to balance between two of those. I should be totally separating two of those, but that means I would have to have overproduction of one thing over the other. Like, if I have overproduction of electricity, fine, the excess electricity can be then used for, I don't know, ammonia production, like here, for example. This one only needs electricity and a little bit of water, but electricity mainly. So I would like to maybe... and the problem is that I want these guys to work 100%. The problem is if I get these guys to work 100%, the water production from here, because this is practically free water, it only needs a little bit of maintenance and a little bit of electricity to pump the water from underground, and that's it. This here is like literally if water stops, electricity stops. If electricity stops, water stops, so it's not ideal. It's good for base load. And then we have nuclear. Nuclear needs to go. I don't know what happens if we stop. Yeah, like, we are the hostages of nuclear industry. But I don't know what happens if we stop. But I don't want to stop. This is a base load. I love it, and I can't wait to make another nuclear reactor, which we need to make quite soon. That is going to be using MOX rods. My God, Oolykee. Rods. MOX, or I forgot what's MOX. Let's see, does it give us more explanation? No. Anyway, so I need to use them with water, steam, and then get spent MOX. And then I need to reprocess MOX. Actually, no, I was thinking can the same one be using that? But no. I think I need a different reprocessing plant, and it also needs molten glass. It needs salt. Yeah, it's totally different animal. And then fission product, I can probably I wanted to say I can store it in the same place, but I doubt it, because I think maybe eventually I'm gonna need more than this. So it's beautiful to see. I mean, I can't wait to see when this is gonna happen. The retired waste. I don't know when we started, in the 80s, 90s. I don't know, but I can't wait to see the retired waste here. That would be really cool to see. Anyway, I was thinking of processing here, selecting recipe for MOX, but you can see that we don't have the reprocessing of MOX researched yet, so that's something down the line. I'm gonna be focusing on that. Like next, the only research, actually it's not the only research, I want to say the only research we have left is this. That's not true. For this one here we need a space station, so that means aluminium processing and all that stuff, but for the we actually can continue researching everything else, which is probably should have gone with ship engine. Oh, talking about the ship, I totally forgot about this. I can use my ship now, by the way. So, and I've been using it only like slightly, but here, for example, this is 610. We can win these battles. So these 610s, I can win them. These 990s, we definitely cannot. I'm gonna have to upgrade the ship, but for now, we're gonna go and hopefully win these battles. And I'm gonna work towards researching a bigger boat. Oh, did I tell you that I have another additional arc furnace, which is also creating some other problems for us, because pipes are getting full, so I need to be on top of that. I'm monitoring this constantly to see what the problem is. Destination, truck, you can't reach. What is the destination can't reach? Or are you trying to reach there? Can you stop it? Reach over here. Whatever. Stupid truck. Here. It does. Oh, no problem anymore. No more problem. But yeah, looks like they're getting me notifications even though I don't need them. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this dependency on electricity and between electricity and water for baseload water. It's fine, but I'm literally using the cheapest water source that I have, the underground storage, water storages. I'm literally using that as like a batteries rather than primary source of water, which I probably should be using it as. So that's my problem. I should probably use this first because it's more energy efficient. I should probably somehow try to separate power production and steam steam for water production, and this is literally just water production from gas, and this is not working, which I'm kind of a little bit slightly panicked because I think it should be working. They have the ability to take gas from here, and they are not. Ah, right, okay. They don't have ability to take gas from here. Okay, they do now. Yeah, and then this. Seriously, everything is full, even this one? Wow. Sure, take the gas from here. Looks like we have for some reason we have too much gas production. Are you gonna get the gas? This one is gonna get the gas. This is the biggest gas hauling business that I ever saw. This is great. Okay, doesn't matter. Storage is low supply on gas, but that's gonna change shortly. Stop burning gas, start producing, whatever. Right, so one other thing I could have done to put shorter pipeline over here, I could have moved this production all the way here, but yeah, that's micromanagement that I'm not willing to go into. But anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys, the my thoughts about the electricity production and how everything works and what my plans kind of are for this. I have no idea when I'm gonna have enough gravel to cover this mine. I don't know when I'm gonna have enough gravel to cover the aluminum area, and there's still even the grass thing that I would really like to do, which I'm not sure if these guys are even doing, but I will designate some grass to be like put in here. We have, this is the way down. Do we have another way down? We do have another way down, so I can do like this. Oh, no. There we go. And then let's go. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I don't actually, I'm lost now what I'm supposed to be doing here. I really hope that this ammonia here is gonna be in better quantities than it actually is, that we're gonna stop getting notification that there's no under 25% ammonia, but looks like we are still using a lot of ammonia. I might switch this to, oh yeah, metal, that's fine, whatever, go away. I switched this one to here because this is active production of ammonia, and that one is kind of passive. It depends on the how much sour water we get, and sour water depends on the slag that we put in the ships. And this is a little bit not maybe a realistic view of how much ammonia we have. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch that like this. Okay, unable to dump the products. I don't know why. Probably because of this mining thing. They need to process it, and then, yeah, I'm actually removing a lot of these processors of the stuff that I actually need. So that could be a challenge. And I still didn't move these copper production. I want to move them here just for feng shui, form over function, so it looks nicer. And yeah, some smaller trucks can pass in front of this, but this might not be the best way of doing this. I don't know. Only small trucks can pass here, not big ones. That's something to consider. Okay, now available designation to be mined in this area. That would be correct. Do I want to continue mining here? I actually don't know. Because if I start mining here, I'm gonna block this oil well, which I think is being used at the moment. So yeah, I need to be careful about that. Okay, so I can do the easy to remove this message, and that would be yoink and yoink, and that's it. No more. One vehicle extra that can go around and help. We have grass can be dumped here, so I will do that. So if I go to dumping and remove the excavation and get the grass dumping in place, we can even do something like this, or even better, maybe like this. So they can go there, and we can even cover the rest of this with grass. Yeah, so that's this done. What I need to do is see electricity production. Even though we have installed electricity, some of this installed electricity is something that is not getting enough resources. That would be the waste burning facility. I'm thinking, is it possible to like increase them to work better? Like probably smaller boiler, but I don't know if this is just a wasting it, because you need to spin this to produce electricity, and then you see this, boom, produce electricity, drop. I'm thinking that this is maybe causing problems with the grid, you know, like the other the power plants with less priority then do not work. I'm thinking if it's maybe better to build a big storage of trash, and then only when we can burn all this trash, only then we go for actually burning it. So when we accumulate like 2,000 tons of trash and I turn this, yeah, that's not a bad idea. If I build big storage, and I set notification on big storage, notify me when it's like full, and I just you know, boom, notification there, and I open the floodgates of like I just unpause the incineration plant. Like, I don't think that would be the worst. Like, if it's small storage, I think that's not the smartest idea ever, because I would be doing it every 3 minutes, but with big storages that would be probably doable. So yeah, but that means that I would have to move some of this stuff from here. Maybe that's a plan for like to redo this area, but I don't know, we'll see. Right, the big reactor. Do we start burning the MOX because this is getting full? I need to get notification when this notify me when full, because this is going to be a panic mode then. But this is for the future as well. If this is going to be full, that's going to be panic for the future as well. Like it's not only now. I can start making a second nuclear reactor straight away. I wasn't planning to go for this, but the second reactor would be the MOX, the one that can burn MOX. So we can do that. So the problem is this is again going to be enormous amount of planning, which I'm hoping to do now. You can see on the other side we have access to for the fuel rods is right there. This is nice. Access for water is here as well. How much does this cost? This costs an enormous amount of resources, so this is gonna deplete all of our resources here. But look, 700, and we have only 350. The only positive thing about building this now is that all the other resources are full. All the other storages are full of resources, so all the construction materials is going to be directed solely to produce these bad boys here. And potentially I can even increase this, upgrade this to a higher level, just because, you know, initially I won't, because this requires 6 and this one produces 12, so half here, half there. But in this case, if I increase this one, which I will, it's gonna be creating problems here, and it's gonna be creating problems in the future. Not creating problems, but it's not gonna be working at 100% because only half of these resources are gonna be supplied. But yeah, one thing I learned as well, it appears that the red resources are the most commonly used. For now, for me. I'm not sure if it's going forward the purple ones are gonna be that, but I'm using the most of these because a lot of stuff that I want to build uses the red resources. So yeah, anyway, off we go. So mathematical units. This is gonna require nuclear reactor. Is gonna require the half of the MOX rod. How much do you produce? 2. Well. Produces 2 from one of these, but we only produce one of these, right? So, oh my god. No, we only produce. How much plutonium? We get 1 plutonium here. Plutonium, you get 8. From 8 of these, you only get 1 plutonium. Okay, so we use half of this, like we use half of the rod to get half of this. Okay, so half rod to get half of this, and then from half of this, we should be getting 1/8 of plutonium. This could be a problem though, because that MOX reactor is going to be getting very little of this fuel, and I'm hoping to use. I'm hoping to use. So I need half of this. I need 4. So I would need to. So in order to run this fully, spent fuel, in order to get 8 spent fuel to create only 1 plutonium, which I need half. Let's say I need 4 of these. To get 4 of spent fuel, I need to like quadruple power production here, which I can. How much is this? 1.5. Okay, don't do that. 1.5. I would have to build 1 more of these reactors. And have half there. This running at full capacity, which is not possible because I need to upgrade the pipes and everything else. But in order to produce enough plutonium in the reprocessing plant to get, well, I need only 1/4 of plutonium. Wait, is this actually good circle? I need 1/4 of plutonium. That 1/4 of plutonium. Am I calculating this correctly? 1/4 of plutonium? Oh, I need only 1 of these. I need 1/4. Oh my god, is this full? Oh god, okay, there's a problem here. Luckily, this is not radioactive. Yes, it's not radioactive. Sure, I need to do something with this as well. Okay, let's talk about the first. Let's do the finish calculations about plutonium. This one currently we are producing 1/8. Only getting half a per minute. Half of this per minute. That's 1/16 of plutonium I get from this. 1/16. 1/16 of plutonium is converted into 2 max rods. So 1/4. I need to quadruple production of plutonium. Is that my calculations initially were correct? If I get, yeah, I think they are. Okay, I might be wrong. Comment sections tell me that I'm a dumbass and boring and all that stuff. I agree, but yeah, I think I need to quadruple production of. I need half a plutonium, and for half a plutonium, I need 4 of these, right? Yeah, half a plutonium. Oh no. I need half of this. Which means I need oh my god, 1/4 of plutonium. So 1 plutonium gives me 2 of these. And if I need half of this, because this reactor seems like it's gonna need... Yeah, the basic one is half of the... Oh wait, I can burn both at the same time. Can this balance? Okay, shut up. Don't do it. Yeah, so only half a max rod. Half a max rod is 1/4 of plutonium. 1/4 of plutonium is 2 spent fuel. And I'm getting half of spent fuel. Yeah, so I need to quadruple it. Production of spent fuel in order for this reactor to be viable. Yeah, I can probably feed it with some other stuff. Like, for example, where does this go? Okay, I'm done with this, and I'm 100% sure that I made it wrong, that I was wrong with my calculations. But here, I need to process this with hydrogen fluoride. Oh my god, okay. Oof. I was like, what the hell is happening now? Did we win battle? Not win? Damaged? Repair? What was the outcome there? I didn't win? I know that these are edge. Oh my god, I didn't win. Oh, it was close. I don't know if I send it again, will it change anything? I know that there's like range of the guns and stuff that kind of counts. This guy just overpowers us. So I think I'm gonna give up on this guy and probably go for this guy because I don't know which ship is there, what the configuration is. So yeah, skip that one. So I'm gonna go in this direction. Anyway, so the next step would be to start consuming these because the reprocessing here literally stopped. I do have enormous capacity for spent fuel. This is all the spent fuel we have. Spent fuel is being transported as soon as it's generated, but reprocessed uranium looks like this is another can of worms with a lot of steps. So I have a lot of reprocessed uranium. I need hydrogen fluoride, and then this hydrogen fluoride needs to go into enriched uranium and depleted uranium, which I have too much of anyway, and then enriched uranium is being used with steel. Okay, so enriched uranium steel to get more uranium rods. Sure. And what is the mathematics behind that? 2 into half. Okay, that's not bad. And then this 4 goes into 4 rods. Okay, but I can also use it for this enriched uranium 20% with this one, and then get this one. And what does this do? This one is with salt to get the core fuel. Oh my god, this is too much. Too much. I'm kind of feeling panic and pressure, a lot of pressure from the society that this is going to be complicated. I just feel like it's very, very dangerous. I already saw my birth rates fall down and go up again and this kind of stuff. So yeah, don't say it. Nuclear power is not dangerous. I don't care what you say. Okay, we need to start consuming this. I need to start producing the other ones, creating more storages for everything, and which is going to create a little bit more depleted uranium, but I'm going to try to deal with that. Depleted uranium is not radioactive, right? It's not radioactive, so that's fine. Only this, in these barrels, only these kind of icons are actually radioactive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna need a lot of space. I'm gonna need a bigger boat for all of this. And yeah, I'm absolutely, there's no panic here. Oh my god, panic. Oh no, that's steel, okay. The uranium rods, we have many uranium rods, so power production is not gonna stop. We have much space for uranium rods. For spent fuel, a lot of space. That's radioactive. And then we have this, which is causing some radiation here, because this needs to start spinning, because this spent fuel cannot be like this. I can demolish this, and then let the trucks feed this in, because trucks apparently don't spread radiation, but I will do this. This is the only exposed fuel that I have. And if I see this dropping, this needs to go. But I would like to keep this spinning. To keep this spinning, I need to continue the rat race. Rat race is converting reprocessed uranium with hydrogen fluoride into enriched uranium and depleted uranium. I'm thinking about doing it also right next to here, because this needs a power production as well. I'm thinking about running this on. Do I have to plan for space for this? Do I need to expand this power production here? Yeah. The solution to this is to dump the steam in the air. Like I said, this is not a problem, because if I dump the steam in the air, like if ever a reactor overheats, I need to have a place to dump this depleted steam, which I already it's taken care of. The second thing is this high pressure steam also should be dumped if there's an issue with the system that for some reason the power production stops. So this steam needs to be dumped. So this is a safety precaution that I can build. Let's say here, I can build a balancer and then have a big chimney ready to dump all the steam in the air. This is not radioactive steam, and the nuclear reactor is just going to continue producing high pressure water that is going to be dumped in the air. That is not radioactive or anything. I need to do the same over here, but I don't know how much space I need for the reactors. So and of course the water is another big deal here. I'm thinking that reprocessing water is this is the steam, yeah, that I need to start scaling up. Well, this does have a lot of capacity. 96. How much are you generating here? 96, and this is, oh my god, this is 96. Okay, sure. So I need to double the pipes. I need to increase the pipes, and these pipes are only gonna handle like one more. How big pipes can we make? What's the capacity of pipes these days? 900. So currently we have 96. This is gonna be 200. That's gonna this one has capacity. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. So we need a power production. Can I copy this, because this is gonna be the same thing, I think. So we have the power production. We need a power production for. Yep, the same thing. So how do I copy? Is this copy? This is copy set. No, this is settings, right? Please don't cut. Copy. Right? And we go for power production. Where does the big steam go in? Both steams are there. Can I mirror it? Perfect. Let's go this way. Steam goes in this direction, and then we have excess steam going out. Yeah, so this is yaw. And yeah, I think we can do it close. I'm just worried, where is the output for nuclear fuel? On the other side. Perfect. Input and output for this. It's gonna be a little bit of mental gymnastics here, but yeah, okay. This is let's do the storage for the materials, and let's feed the beast. We need water. Water is gonna come in here. This is also gonna have to be okay. Let's start building this. We don't have enough space. We don't have enough capacity for this. So what I need to do here is double the. How much time do we have? Not a lot. Okay, I'm probably gonna. Let's do the basics here. So what I'm gonna do here is double this. I'm gonna have to double the pipe. No, pipe is fine for now. For this setup, pipe is fine. I do need bigger. Oh my god, this is not cool. Oolykee is not cool. Up. Perfect. This is the one. Now Oolykee is cool. There we go. Perfect, thank you so much. And then this water needs to go in here. I will disconnect this pipe and connect it to this pipe. Well, actually, even before the other power plant, just to make it look nicer. So there we go. This is the second cooling tower. I don't have the water reprocessing, yada, yada, yada. I don't care about that at the moment. So, right, so we need to we need to put the storage for nuclear power. Let's go with this radioactive material storage. Input on this side, that's perfect. I think it can be right next to this, and this needs to I need to have space for both of these things, so I'm thinking how to deal with the water and this stuff at the same time. How much? Oh my god, this, oh no, it's red. Yeah, this is a problem because this is a red materials now. This is gonna slow down the production of the purple ones. Maybe I should have finished the reactor first. I can do that. Let's see this one. Is this red materials? Everything costs red materials. Okay, pause this. Okay, I'm continuing. Gonna continue in the next one. Okay, so this is gonna be power rebalancing episode. Hopefully, I'm not too proud about this one anyway, guys. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have a description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye, bye.